Happy day, my dear kids. Today we are going to see geometry angles. Children, we are going to see angles, identifying and naming points, lines, line segments, and rays. First one is point. A point shows an exact location. Point P represents a dot. That dot represents a point. It is named as point P. It shows an exact location that what we are going to represent. Second one, a line. A line is a straight path that extends endlessly in both directions. Let me keep a point as P and Q in different places and join those two points by using a scale. Then we will get a line, and we can extend the line by using arrow mark. It shows the arrow mark denotes endless extension, which means it does not have endpoints. It has no endpoints. The line passes through points P and Q. We name it as line PQ or line QP. Third one, a line segment is part of a line. It has two endpoints. A line which has two endpoints at both the ends, then we call it as a line segment. A line segment is a part of a line. It has two endpoints. We call it as line segment PQ or line segment QP. A line segment does not end endlessly, which means we cannot extend the line after the point. Next one is a ray. A ray is part of a line. It has one endpoint and extends endlessly in one direction. Look at the point P. At the point P, we are not going to extend, and we cannot extend at the point P. But in point Q, we can extend the line after the point. We can extend endlessly at point Q, but we cannot extend at point P. This ray has an endpoint P and passes through point Q. We can name it as ray PQ. Here we cannot say it as ray QP because P is an endpoint, so we should not say as ray QP. Children, this is your part. You have to do this as a homework. Here you have to name the diagram as point, ray, line segment. Identify the name of the diagram correctly and write it. Next topic is identifying angles. An angle can be formed by two rays with a common endpoint. To form an angle, we need two rays. We have to connect two rays at a common point. We call the common point as common endpoint, that is represented as O, and the extended points are represented as P and Q. This angle is formed by the rays OP and OQ. O is the common endpoint. This is also same as we have seen previously, but here we used two line segments to form an angle. Here O is the common endpoint and we have two points R and S. Here the angle is formed by the line segments OR and OS. If the two line segments meet at a common endpoint O, then the corner point of O makes an angle. Circle the diagrams that shows an angle. 4 diagrams are given. We have to find which figure forms an angle. Then circle the diagram which makes an angle. Next topic is comparing size of angles. Fold a card in half to form an angle as shown. We have to take one card and we have to fold it into two. Card should be folded with equal proportion. That means it should be divided into two equal halves. After folding a card, form a greater angle. Greater angle means the card should be greater than a right angle, which means the L shape should be extended outside for the card. Then we will get a greater angle. Look at here. What is the greatest angle you can form? Compare with the given cards A, B and C. Here, which angle is the smallest? In card A, the smallest angle is formed. Which angle is the greatest? In card C, the greatest angle is formed. Children, this is your homework part. You have to complete it by yourself. Next topic is identifying angles on objects. Here are some examples of angles formed an object. Look at the circle box. At each corner of the circle box, right angle is formed. In next object, it shows greater than a right angle. So it forms an obtuse angle. Look at the next object, stop. At the corners of the stop symbol, it is extended more than a right angle. So it forms an obtuse angle at each corner. In next object table, it forms a right angle at each corner. In next object, it forms less than a right angle. So it forms an acute angle. In next object truck, the angle formed is an acute angle because the angle which is less than the right angle. So it forms an acute angle. This is your homework part, children. You have to do it by yourself by making an angle in the given objects. Next topic is identifying angles in shapes. Look at the triangle. Two sides of a triangle meet to form an angle. Here, how many sides are there? 3 sides. So, we get an angle of 3. If the shape has 3 sides, then we will get 3 angles. If the shape has 4 sides, then we will get 4 angles. If we have 2 sides means then angle formed is only 1. Look at the square. In square we have 4 sides. So angle formed is 4. 4 sides means 4 angles. This is your homework part, children. You have to do it by yourself. Hope you all understood the concept. Before doing your homework problems, watch the video completely, then do it. Thank you, my dear kids.